Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Doing a little vlog now, just updating you all on where I'm currently at within my season, within my progress, and giving you a little bit more of the sort of nitty gritty kind of details around nutrition, training, etc. So the date today is the 7th of December. I am so it's a Thursday, midweek into my second week of this push phase. Now this is my final push phase. So what I mean by that is it is the final time that I'll be driving my body weight up, and I'll be looking to gain size in the right places to stand on stage better than ever next year. And that is ever, my last push phase ever. I won't lie, I am looking forward to not having to push weight up again. I think I touched upon this in my initial video when I first started this kind of series out, that being heavy takes its toll. And, you know, with regards to my long-term health and where I see myself in the sport, I haven't got much more I can give. I've given an awful lot over the past decade. So this is my last hurrah, big push phase, and then into a slight kind of health phase, if you want to call it that. Bodybuilding's not healthy. And then moving into prep. Now, this last push phase, I won't lie, started well. So for those who followed previous videos, you'll know that during my cruise, between these two phases, I wanted to keep my body weight higher than previously, so that when I came to this, I would have a kind of higher start point, and I would also be a little bit more accustomed to being heavy. So I started this push, like I said, just over a week and a half ago. My body weight then was 328 pounds. I've actually put on 10 pounds already, or just shy of 9 pounds. I was 337 pounds this morning. So that's very much going to be down to a reintroduction of drugs, a slight increase in food, and just my body responding quite favorably to that environment. I'm also now, as you can see, in my new place. I've fully settled in, so kind of overall life stress is less, and I can really just get stuck into the next, 16 or so weeks of this push and see what we can achieve. I'm excited and a little anxious because, I am going to be hitting the highest body weight I ever have. And that level of body weight, like I said, brings a touch of anxiety because I know it's not the healthiest place to be. But from a needs must point of view, from a final kind of push point of view, I can get my head around it, and I'm kind of not thinking about that side of things and just excited for the process ahead. So since I've moved over to the new place, the gym setup has changed. So I am now doing 5 training sessions a week. So again, that could be a slight reason for the increase in body weight, because there's another day of kind of training day food. So overall calories across the week naturally increased. So the sessions now look like Monday, I train posterior, so kind of hamstrings, back, a little bit of biceps. Tuesday, I'm now training chest and triceps with a tiny bit of delts. My shoulders are feeling much better. Still not 100%, but I'm able to now push to failure, but just having to kind of really focus on control and not over egging it on the load side of things. Wednesday's a rest day. Thursday today is legs. Tomorrow is back and biceps, and then Saturday is delts and arms with a tiny bit of chest in there as well. So it allows me to hit everything. Again, a big focus again on the upper body, particularly kind of arms. Let's see if we can finally get them to grow. And yeah, that's the training side of things. Cardio hasn't changed. The bike is now in the garage. I've been doing 20 minutes 6 times a week. I've probably been a little less active, and that is something I would like to kind of adjust. I now live in a beautiful house in the country. Unfortunately, the weather's been that shit, and I've been that sort of preoccupied and busy with setting, obviously work anyway, but then kind of getting the house sorted, although my partner's been incredible there. I haven't been as active, so I would like to get out and do a bit more walking. So that's your training, that's your kind of cardio and output. Then nutrition, like I said, I made a small calorie increase off the back of starting this, because my weight was starting to trend down ever so slightly, so I felt I could increase it. So I worked out my exact calories. On a training day, they are currently 6,300, just under. And on a non-training day, they are around about the 5,000 mark. So pretty high. Digestion's good. I feel good with the food. I'm not going to obviously make any adjustments for the time being because weight is trending up really, really well. And all in all, I'm happy with that. You know, after this video comes out, there will be a whole day of eating, training day food, so you guys can see exactly what kind of goes in to maintain and to build the current physique. And then finally, on the drug side of things, now this is something I'm don't touch upon too much, and I'm not going to go into too much detail. And the reason for this is very much because from an outsider looking in, I don't want any young men out there listening to what I say and just kind of blindly doing it, because this isn't advice. This is simply what I do. I also don't really want to normalize things, because I think, you know, sometimes the more you talk about these things, the more people think, oh, it's fine, it's accepted. Whereas there are a lot of kind of health considerations that need to be made. I can't make them for you. I can make them for myself. Risk versus reward. I see it as worth it. You know, only the future will tell. So I'm not going to go into dosages, but current cycle comprises of growth hormone and Lantus, Nova Rapid, so that's my insulins there, my growth hormone. And then from a compound standpoint, we have testosterone enanthate, Masteron enanthate, and Deca. So they're my three that I will be kind of manipulating and steadily increasing through the course of the cycle. Like I said, dosages are irrelevant to anyone but myself. I will more than likely push slightly higher than I have previously for this final push. Again, just so I can leave the sport knowing that I did give everything that I could, or that I was prepared to kind of push as far as I felt comfortable, and I'm on the edge of that, if I'm honest. So yeah, I think that covers everything. You know, I'm very excited. This phase should last about 16 weeks. And then from there, I will be running a shortish, depending on the competition schedule, kind of cruise health phase, and then into prep. Very much looking forward to prep. Very much looking finally to getting leaner and lighter again. And then obviously after that is a whole new chapter. Eagerly waiting the competition schedule so I can be more specific with my timeframes. But my plan in my mind at the moment is competing August, September 2024. So that is a very, I think, comprehensive overview of where I'm at. If you listen to all of that, thank you, you're a legend. If you guys have any questions about the particulars, please feel free to ask. But yeah, I'm here, I'm feeling good, I'm off to a great start of this growth phase, and I'm excited to see where it's going to go, because it is going to take up me to new levels. Excited to take you guys along for the ride. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos. Please, if you did like this one, comment below, subscribe. It all means a hell of a lot, and it's nice to see the channel kind of growing slowly and steadily. So yeah, many thanks to everyone who watches, and I'll see you in the next one.